Welcome back. If you're a busy hotelier trying to stay ahead, well, this deep dive is for you. We're cutting through the noise.
Yep, straight to the point. We've looked at the latest from White Sky Hospitality. This is dated April 16th, 2025.
And our mission, as always, is simple. Give you sharp insights, save you time, zero fluff. Okay.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So first up, Europe. Big news there.
Oh, yeah. The forecast for EU tourism is, well, it's huge. They're talking 2.3 trillion contribution by 2035.
2.3 trillion. Wow. And jobs.
4.5 million new jobs expected. And, you know, the interesting part is that this growth is set to outpace the wider economy.
Right. So for our listeners, the hoteliers in Europe, this isn't just a number. It's basically a signal, right?
Exactly. It signals potentially much higher demand coming down the line. Time to start thinking strategically about capacity, staffing, everything really.
Okay. And related to how people travel, there's this trend, slow travel.
Byway Travel came up. They do flight-free journeys. Apparently, their sales have doubled.
Doubled?
Yeah.
And it's not just about sustainability, is it?
No, that's what's key here. The report suggests customers are really drawn by the quality of the experience. A richer trip. Sustainability is important, sure, but maybe secondary.
So for a hotelier listening, this means thinking about maybe unique local experiences. And how easy is it to get to your place by train or car?
Precisely. It's tapping into that desire for something a bit more authentic, less rushed, you know, highlighting local partnerships, the journey itself.
Got it. Okay, let's pivot a bit. Singapore.
Right. Singapore, very different strategy. They've set this really ambitious tourism target, $50 billion by 2040.
50 billion. And they're not just hoping anyone shows up.
No, they have a laser focus. It's all about high-spending MIC visitors, you know, meetings, incentives, conferences, exhibitions.
MIC, right. And also attracting these sort of star-powered events.
Yeah, big attention-grabbing events. And they're doing this even with global economic headwinds blowing. It's quite strategic.
So the takeaway for a hotelier, even if they're not in Singapore, is maybe about targeting, finding those high-value segments.
I think so. It really prompts that question. Are you actively going after specific high-yield guests? Singapore's showing one way to potentially build resilience by focusing on maybe less price-sensitive markets like MIC.
Interesting. Okay, shifting again. Tech.ai.
Yes, KAYAK.ai. They've launched this real-time conversational search.
Conversational search. So like you talk to it.
Kind of, yeah. Instead of just typing keywords, travelers can have more of a dialogue to find what they want. It's about understanding intent much more deeply.
Huh. Okay, so how does that change things for hotels?
Well, it could really impact how people discover and book your property, right? Your whole optimization strategy might need to shift.
From just keywords to what?
To understanding, like the natural language people use. How would someone ask for a hotel like yours in a normal conversation? It's a different way of thinking about visibility online.
Okay, that's definitely something to watch. Lastly, a bit more of a concerning note, UK to US travel.
Yeah, saw that. A drop. Quite significant, actually. 14.3% fewer visits from the UK to the US.
And the report ties this to, well, it mentions political rhetoric and deportation reports, a feeling of being unwelcome.
It's a stark reminder, isn't it, that factors way beyond just price or how nice the hotel is can influence travel decisions big time.
Yeah. Things like major upcoming events could even be threatened, the report suggests.
It really highlights how global sentiment and these broader perceptions matter. Hoteliers maybe need to consider if any geopolitical factors are affecting their key markets. You know, traveler feeling is delicate sometimes.
Okay, so let's quickly wrap the key takeaways for everyone listening. Big growth forecast for the EU.
Right, and slow travel is gaining ground, driven by the experience itself.
Singapore's doubling down on high-value segments like MIC.
And AI is changing search, think, conversational.
And finally, don't underestimate how global perceptions and politics can impact travel flows like we see with the UK-US numbers.
So, putting it all together, you've got economic boosts, tech shifts, changing traveler desires, even political sentiment playing a role. It leads to a final thought, really.
Which is?
Considering all these diverse trends, what's the one single adaptation you, the hotelier, could make to your distribution strategy in the next year that might have the biggest positive impact?
Something to definitely mull over. That's your challenge. Thanks for joining this deep dive. Hope these insights help you navigate what's coming.